Hey everybody, it's that's a face. We have been in Tirana for 1 month already. It really has been kind of hard to believe. What do you think?
Definitely feels like we've been here longer than that.
Yeah.
Been there longer than that. We've had a lot going on, huh?
Yeah.
I think we've been really busy. Let's see, we got here. We landed on a Thursday night. We had an apartment for what was supposed to be 4 weeks. But within that 4 weeks, we met a lot of good people, some expats, some locals. We've had some videos on some of the content, but I just kind of do a big recap here on some things, just kind of lining out how the last month has been. But Ari, friend of ours, we met here. He's a native to Tirana. Found this house for us, and we moved in. What, last week?
Yeah,
Something like that. Yeah, I don't
About
know.
last week. What do you think of the house?
Hard free. Yeah, it's really nice. I love it.
Tyler only knows his bedroom because he has a he has a TV hanging on his room. I had to pause him a minute just to come out and make this video. So I think the hardest part for me is I'm getting used to the equipment, learning what I don't. It's all different symbols on the washing machine, on the stove, the oven, all of that. I'm still trying to figure all that out. But our landlord could not have been any better. Super nice folks. Matter of fact, this morning, Brandon and I were sitting around watching Netflix, and we saw a shadow go by the window. We're like, what in the world? And so knocked on the door, and all of a sudden there's my landlady with 8 chicken eggs and a rosa egg. She hands me the egg and rosa, because she doesn't speak English. I had to Google translate that, and sure enough, it's what I thought she was trying to tell me, which was a duck egg, because we have a duck. How'd you meet the duck one day, Tyler?
Huh?
How'd you meet the duck in your
Oh
bathroom?
yeah. He's trying to knock himself into the window, trying to come through the window.
He was trying to come through.
In the bathroom.
Tyler popped his head out. He's like, "Oh my gosh!" And we looked in, and sure enough, the duck was sitting in his window of his bathroom trying to get through the window. That was a pretty funny moment. Brandon, what do you think about the last month? How would you recap?
Yeah, it's been pretty good. The food is probably the best part. I don't have any of the additives. Everything's fresh. Everything's delicious. And I mean, back home I ate one meal a day, and it was barely anything. Now I'm eating a crap ton, so I'd say it's pretty good.
Not sure if that's metric or English version crap ton, but hey, hopefully that makes sense. But
Yeah, you guys understand.
they have a version like DoorDash here. There's 2 companies actually, Baboon and Wolt. We have used extensively Wolt. I have no review on Baboon at all. Wolt is pretty interesting. It's a bunch of guys on little motorcycles, 125, 150cc bikes, scooting around town with little hot boxes on the back of their bikes, and we have used them a lot. I actually did the other day. I realized it's not just for food. You can actually get them to go by and do some grocery shopping, so I thought I'd test that out. And made a delivery, an order on Conad, and sure enough, they brought me my groceries. A small little handful of groceries from there. From here, where we are located, we're about a 5-minute trip to TEG, Tirana East Gate is what that stands for. Huge shopping center. It's in one of our earlier videos, but I took the Ridge Road down yesterday, and that is, what did it take me yesterday? About 5-10 minutes to get on the scooter back. It wasn't very long at all. I beat y'all back in the taxi.
Yeah, I don't know.
It was pretty quick. And but we go down and they have Interspar, which is another huge grocery store. Where I'm from, we have Super Kroger, or what we call Super Kroger, the huge, massive Kroger that now has clothing and everything else under the sun. Spar is even bigger than them. They have even more, I think, than Kroger. Would you?
Yeah.
The one on Ellerby Road back home? Yeah. Yeah. It's massive. Huge. But it definitely takes us a while to get through the grocery store. Google Translate, that's fun trying to shop with that because everything is written either in German, Italian, or Albanian languages. is their, I think how you say the native language for Albanian. But it has been fun. We spent a lot of time at Bitters Bar and Bistro. Kelly, the owner there, has been fantastic. Super nice. Food's good. We enjoy being able to do activities there multiple times through the week. Monday night usually.
Music bingo.
Music Bingo. It's an app. You can go to the link on the phone, rockstarbingo.com, and then it'll give a code. And next thing you know, your card shows up on your phone, and you listen to the songs. And once you identify them, you click on your phone, and there it is. And so we have a good. Tyler's even participated in some of that. He's like, I don't know the songs, and sometimes Kelly will go, Tyler, you're missing 3 songs. But he looks out for him and stuff. And let's see, Wednesday night, I usually end up going to karaoke night. Wednesday and Saturday, we go down and have a little bit of fun with that. Thursday night is one of our favorites, I think, huh?
Yeah, we don't know nothing, but hey, it's still fun.
It's trivia night, and yeah, we may probably score the lowest, but Tyler, what's Thursday night for us? What do we do? You don't answer trivia. What do you do instead? On Thursday night, what do we do? Chicken wing night, huh?
Oh, yeah.
We devour some chicken wings. The wings, they're gone. And so it's all you can eat chicken wing night. So we will clean house on that. So that's usually kind of our routine in the evenings. It gives us something to do. Get out of the house, go out and do stuff. Yesterday we had a fun journey. We pushed the extent of Brandon's scooter. we took some back roads. Okay, here's something. Here's something that we have learned. Google Maps does not do bike routes, nor does Apple Map, right?
No direction service here has a bike route.
It'll do cars and walking.
Car or walking. You're either walking or you're taking a taxi.
Yeah.
Or unless you have your own car.
So with the bikes or the scooter, it sends us on car routes all the time. And I went and downloaded a motorcycle app yesterday, and thought, try that out. So it actually allowed me to adjust the routes and go. I had to add stops, basically no different than what Google Maps would have done, in my opinion. But either way, we tried it out. But we took some back roads. We're located by what?
Tyler,
All those hills.
Oh, the hills. It was Tirana Lake as well. It's a man-made lake that we live just south of there. There's another man-made lake just east of here, and I cannot remember the name of it to save my life. It starts with an F. I'm not going to butcher that one. But we took the roads and went down that way because I saw that it could come out on the back road, the Ridge Road going to Tag. And that's where we were going to go because we wanted to do some grocery shopping. Yeah. The hills.
Yeah.
Never again.
I don't mind. Yeah, Brandon's not going to do it on a scooter because that sucked his battery down pretty good. He had to put it in sport mode. He made it. You made it there, but had
there was no way home.
No juice to be able to get home. So we got him a taxi ride, and he's able to take the Segway, fold it in half, threw it in the back seat, and I told him I'd meet him at the house. And somehow I beat them home going the back roads. They took the cab and
Technical difficulty.
Why? What was in the road, Tyler?
No, there was a cow, but it wasn't like it was just everyone went past it. Brandon just accidentally told him the wrong. Well, the guy went down the wrong turn initially, like trying to get here. And then Brandon thought it was a different way, and he had to turn around again. And I was like, "Oh man!" And that guy
even on whenever we go down Elbasan, you have to go to that roundabout to be able to come back up.
Yeah,
and you can't. I mean,
you can't take that left.
Because you can't. There's no intersection, so we had to go all the way around the roundabout to come back up. It was.
I got you. Yeah. Okay. Well, that was your delay, but anyhow, so we made it. The thing about it is this: you can get around town. The beauty of having the bikes and the scooters is you can zip through traffic a whole lot easier. There's pretty much nowhere in Tirana that we can't get to within about 20 minutes on those things. You might have to really kind of cut some people off or squeeze them. Yours is easier. Mine has the handlebars. Mine's a little wider.
They do it to us, so I'm going to do it right back.
Right. So we zoom through and we get through. It reminds me of California when I was stationed out there. The first time I ever saw that, we were sitting in traffic, bumper to bumper. We weren't moving, and them bikes were zooming right in between the cars. They do that all the time here. So can't beat them, join them, right? So that's
why we got the scooters. So I mean, everyone,
it is kind of fun running through Skanderbeg Square with those things. At night is beautiful. Nobody's really out there when I come home from Bitters. It's a quick. I think I can make that drive in about 15 minutes.
I was gonna say
The
10,
challenge is battery, because to get to our house from Tirana sits lower in elevation. We have to come up, no matter which way you go, you have to come up to our house. And that hill will suck up some battery. So that's part of why I bought 2 batteries. I've got 2 3,000 watt batteries on my bike. So I'm usually okay. I just have to pull one out at least every night and put it on the charger. So my concern is long term how that's going to work. And eventually I'll probably in a few months grab the money to go ahead and get a gas powered bike. Just not sure what size I want to go with yet. And we'll probably end up getting a car as well. Mostly not because of living in the city, but because when we want to be able to go travel, that's part of what we want to do, is to travel. So get a small SUV or something that we all could fit in, and I don't have to go pay a rental fee every time. I don't know yet. We're debating on that one. But what else has stood out in the past month for you guys?
The architecture.
Yeah.
What do you like about it?
Yeah, it's way different than America. This looks way better everywhere we go.
Okay. So how would you describe, we've been to, okay, so we live in Tirana, we've been to Barat, we've been to Duras,
Barat was the
and we've been
Barat
to
was-
Kruya.
Barat was the best.
Is that the beach? The place where the
Duras
beach-
was the
That
beach.
Barat was the one that we went to, where the castle where we went to the top. And
Oh, yeah.
we left
With
Dad
that-
and Harry.
That's the one I posted a video on yesterday of the boys. Sorry, guys, I had an hour worth of content to be able to put in, and I had to shrink that down to about 15 minutes. So if you watched it and we looked like a bunch of little rascals running, I had to take it in 4x speed so that I could share that experience with you. And I'm grateful that my heart didn't explode, because Brandon's one thing. When Tyler gets up, if you watch Tyler and Logan get on the roof of the house back in the States and go to do the install on the internet on the Starlink on the roof, you'll understand why I got scared when Tyler hopped up on the stones, because I thought he was going to fall off the roof of the house.
Yeah.
And that was a much further drop off that castle top. So,
Yeah.
but but he made it. He survived. But y'all really loved it, didn't you?
Yeah.
They really dig the architecture in Barat. It
Yeah,
was
literally like right down below the castle was insane. That whole village place. That
Beautiful.
We went to, yeah.
yeah. They love the Ottoman style building, that architecture there. We have not gone yet to Vlora or Saranda or Ziracaster. We're gonna definitely have those on our to-do list. My drone got fixed. It came back last week, so I'm excited about that. I wish I had the drone when we found the cow on the side of the mountain
Oh,
in Kruya, because that was hard to see. We weren't sure. We thought it was a goat, but then it ended up being a cow.
yeah, but I say you can just see how big it was from that far of a distance.
You're right. It was pretty far. But what do you think about some of the views up top on some of the elevation, looking out over the...
This is insane. It's like mind blowing, especially when
I
we
couldn't-
went to that first mountain that we went to, or
Yeah.
that hill. Or whatever
Yeah.
it was, but-
Anywhere back in the States, you
That
can't drive
view
an
was-
hour and get that from
Yeah.
Shreveport, Louisiana. So it's
No.
unbeatable.
Well, there's
Unbeatable.
Like even less than an hour each direction of us. This is just so much
Yeah,
to do.
yeah, literally.
There's so much to look at.
Yeah.
The views are insane.
So even with the hills yesterday,
Yeah.
even
Yeah,
with the
even-
hills,
yeah, but say
it
you
really
have the
reminded me of driving the back roads up in Colorado, from going from my father-in-law's house to my mother-in-law's house and stuff like that. When we lived there, how we were driving, some of those were pretty steep
Yeah.
hills, and then we looked out on either side, and you had Brandon couldn't look at a lot. That's one drawback. Couldn't look at a lot. Why?
I'll never complain about U.S. roads again in my life. In my life.
I was like, "What'd you think of the hills, Brandon?" I couldn't look at them. I was dodging potholes.
Every way.
So-
Every which way you go, you got potholes galore.
So we had a good time, though. It's. I think the way I would describe it is, first off, it's been more than I ever could have expected here. Honestly, I thought it would take us a lot longer to get settled in. Number one, number two, to be able to meet other people, especially a group of people that have been so inviting. As a matter of fact, it's Super Bowl Sunday, and as soon as I get done recording this, Brandon's like, "I don't want to watch it. I'm tired of the Chiefs and Eagles." And Tyler's like, "I don't care. I'm going to go play video games." So I'm going to go meet one of the guys, Elijah, in town here in a little bit, and we're going to try to I'm gonna try to stay up and watch some of the game, watch it, and see what I can do. But
Let's go, Kendrick.
Brandon's like halftime. That's all I care about. But it really has been. You think it's been? Has it met your expectation? I mean, I don't think you had any, but or has it been better than you thought?
Yeah, definitely.
Are you-
Especially,
I was gonna say he did have expectations.
Oh yeah. What was your original expectation in the months leading up to here?
At some parts, there is still because they don't destroy any of the like buildings that are like just still just there vacant.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They have a lot of that everywhere, but
So you mean it looks old and run down?
yeah.
Still looks like communist country.
Some parts that you can look at it and just look. It's just,
Whoa.
and they have so many skyscrapers still like this.
They just build up.
Unbelievable.
They just build
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, it's still, you can see the remnants of we did bunk art. We did the bunk art at the bottom of Mount Dighty. The huge
Bunk
former
art
bunker.
2.
We did bunk art 1.
That was one. I thought that was two.
Bunk art 2's down in the square.
Oh.
The one we scoot by.
So you have,
yeah.
you have to.
Yeah,
specify
we did.
that, 'cause
We did
there's
bunk.
two
Well,
of
that's
them.
why I said the base of Dighty. Well, before we went up the cable car going up to Mount Dighty, we went to the bunk art 1. The huge. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, the underground
Woo.
fortress.
That
We
was a
didn't.
lot.
We didn't even explore at all.
No, we didn't have a lot of time. We were supposed to be meeting a friend of mine there, and so we kind of shot through it. And I think we go back and we can spend more time, but it's interesting to see the presidential. Well, I guess the leader, the communist leader at the time. That's where his compound would have been. He would have escaped to. So yeah, that was a lot.
Yeah,
That was a lot.
The information
Too
was
much.
insane.
Well,
too.
that's
That was a lot. The cable car ride was.
I liked it.
Terrible.
Brandon had
Tyler and I enjoyed
died on
it. Brandon had his eyes closed the entire time.
do hikes.
He's like, yeah. We're like, oh, here comes a little juncture. So we got through that. But once you get up to the top and you can look out over Tirana, I think one of the amazing things, it was there and in Kruya we had this experience where you could look out.
Well, yeah, and we were literally like right there on top in Kruya.
Yeah.
Literally right above.
Right above the city, but also you can look out in the distance and you can actually see the coastline.
Yeah, you see those.
That was pretty crazy. I didn't think we'd be able to see that far, but it was beautiful to see the coastlines and all of that. And then just look down at the ancient cities, the old architecture mixed with the new. Tirana is going through a massive rebuild over the last number of years. They're heavily investing into infrastructure. They've got a ring going around the city. We don't have a car, so we don't get on it much. But it looks like it is building up where in the next 5 to 10 years I'll be intrigued to see where it's at. The highways, infrastructure around the country, they're building to the cities from what I understand. Vlora is supposed to have the international airport supposedly open this year. We'll see. That would help bring in some more folks probably to that area. I believe the expectation is also maybe it'll kind of relieve some of the population pressure here in Tirana and maybe kind of relocate, if not the natives, more the expat community, maybe moving down further south, having a reason to kind of go there instead and build up down there. Because to be quite frank, Tirana, the pressure here, population pressure, is insane. It's bursting at the seams, and it's not even tourist season right now. I was told wait till tourist season. The traffic is absolutely nuts during the day. But again, if you have a scooter or you walk, you're okay with that. You can get around pretty easily. What else? The weather has been, while we've listened to back home have snow, 80-degree temperatures. I mean, it's just been like this. Ours has been right here. It's been about 50s, 55, 60 for highs, 30s for lows. That sucks coming home on the scooter at night. I got to get gloves because those are frozen when I come home. But, and I got to get some anti-fog for my helmet because I can't put the shield down without fogging myself out. Other than that, what else do you think? The food's been fantastic, like you said.
Oh, yeah.
Is it okay?
Yeah, love it.
Love it?
Love it.
What's your favorite here?
No. What's your favorite dessert?
Oh, dessert.
Is it the
Tre
leche?
Where's that? Yeah, wherever that was, that nice restaurant.
Tre leche?
The tre leche.
Tyler loved the tre leche.
Well, and the lamb. The lamb is
Ah,
probably
yeah.
my new favorite meat.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is so
Tyler, oh my God, Tyler has devoured 2 platefuls of lamb, like, and then I think he went into a lamb coma the other day because you didn't even get up for dinner. You
Oh,
slept
yeah.
all the way through the next morning.
Well,
I was like,
that was the time we had the lamb head,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
lamb tongue, lamb brain. Yeah.
yeah, y'all are probably disgusted by all of that. Yeah, but they loved
Liver,
it.
there
I
was
say
liver
tastes good.
involved.
Don't even
To my
go-
father, they ate lamb liver.
Oh yeah, liver.
But it was
Liver.
with, it was
Liver
with
was some-
cheese, so it's different.
Yeah.
We actually, I did too.
I was gonna say,
They made it in a bowl that had the cheese bubbling in it and everything, and you had the little pieces of lamb liver in it. It was good. I don't think that lamb was as good as the other lamb that's down the road from the house, but it makes you wonder what that lamb would have been like if you had those pieces
I was
now.
about to say the one right down, like that nice
By Tay?
restaurant that we went to.
Yeah.
That bigger place.
That was-
yeah, that I like that.
that was
That's
good.
nice, yeah,
the Arabian food was really good too.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
the
yeah.
Arabian, yeah.
Yeah,
I ate a
it-
lot of rice that day.
basmati rice, I think it was.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Tyler was about to start singing Arabian Nights if he ate any more of that food. It was pretty
Yeah,
good.
Probably the most I've eaten since I've been here. That was a lot.
You had hummus that day. You had what three
plates
whole
of
servings of basmati rice. I was like, holy
And then we
cow!
had
that whole-
kebabs.
but
There
kebabs.
was- yeah, it was a whole lot.
It was good. It was
Yeah,
good.
the only thing I didn't like was what you got initially. I can't remember that little sandwich looking thing.
Oh,
okay.
it was like a
That's like the
like
only
their
thing I
burrito.
tried,
It
and I
was,
like,
their,
Yeah.
it was a
too
chicken
much.
burrito.
Yeah. He's like, just too plain for me. Give me the good stuff.
Yeah.
But I've been amazed at how much Brandon is going to become the pizza connoisseur of Albania.
I could eat pizza every day.
He can, and we have tried probably at least 10 different places.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got us we had to change the coffee machine out the other day. I went and got one because the other one that was already here wasn't pumping water. But we got that. It's a little loud, but it's nice to be able to make our own coffee in the morning. It's not American coffee. It makes it very concentrated, more espresso size. So Brandon just keeps pouring water to make it American size. Let's see what else we got. Everything else I think has been fairly good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Bessie tried to eat my pants that one day. I already shared that with you, but she comes over and visits in the mornings. Yeah. We had the fridge replaced when we first got here because it wasn't working, but they were super fast. Got it done.
I was gonna say within a day it was on our front porch. We just had to plug it in the next morning.
Yeah. Other than that, I think we just have to get some little looking at it. I probably need to get some cookware. We have cookware, but I'm missing some lids for some of the pots. And so I know we'll probably have to do that. And it's just finding storage, what I'm going to do here. But other than that, been good. So I don't want to take up more time because I was already over 20 minutes on the video. But I just wanted y'all to hear from the boys.
Doing good.
I like how we both did that.
That was not planned or scripted. But they have really enjoyed it. We're just waiting on the weather. It's supposed to rain a lot this upcoming week because that's going to suck. But we are looking forward to the weather warming up a little bit. 3 months going home for a couple of weeks. Logan's finally picked a school. That's good. And another thing to be looking forward to in the next few months is one of my other sons. He's in Cuba right now. Brett's down there stationed, and he's coming home in the next couple of months. And apparently is planning on making a trip to Europe. And so I've got to connect with him, and hopefully we can get him into Tirana for a visit while he's in Europe, and then hopefully maybe we can go to Spain.
I would love that.
That'd be nuts.
I want some Mexican food. Authentic.
Well, that's Spanish
Or that-
food. That's not Mexican food. That's Spanish food.
Oh, well,
You gotta go to Mexico for the Mexican food.
it's all the same. It's all the same.
It's Spanish. But anyhow, I don't know if they're prepared for Tyler to go eat there though.
My favorite. Anyway, Mexican food.
Well, I have to let you guys go. I want to give you a recap, 1 month recap. Tyler is itching, as you can see, to go play his game because I had to tell him to put it on pause for a minute to go and say hi.
Trying to get that dub.
So, but say hi to everybody,
Hola.
Goodbye.
and we love you guys. We'll see you later. Bye for now from Tirana.